bone meal right here. How you guys doing? Not going to do a lot of talking. I'm just showing you what I'm doing right now. Planting curly kale. I told you every time they do a recall, I'm going to do some planting. I wasn't playing. And I'm going to see how many I can fit in this. This is a nice size bag here. Grow bag. I think this is a 30, but it looks bigger than that. We'll see. Take off any leaves that are broken. That's broken right there. Anything that's looking raggedy, we'll plant that. It's dry as a bone, but it's gonna be okay. You can't see that one, unfortunately. See if I can put you back a little bit more. Right here. I got you up against the fence. That's all right. I'll be around just a minute. You'll see me in a second. There's another one right here. I go right here. Like I said, I'm going to try to fit as many in here as possible because they don't spread out that much. And if I were you, I would just grow kale year round. So many things you can do with it. I don't care what kind of kale, as long as you're growing some. It has a lot of nutritional value. Look it up. And you'll understand why I'm growing a lot of kale. And now I want this one to sit straight up, so I'm going to plant it like that. Let's see, you go. Just like that. Okay, he wants to be wonky. He's been sitting for a while, so he got his own life here. Well, I'm gonna fix him. I'm gonna fix it where he gonna understand my language. That's how I want you. So you do what I say do. Let's see, let's find another good one. Here's a good one right here. See, I hope I'm still in frame. All the recalls, you can grow you some kale, go get you some potatoes. That's good eating right there. Grow you some tomatoes. As far as I'm concerned, I don't have to have any meat, but that's just me. All the issues with the meat, all the issues going on with the meat, I can do potatoes and kale, collard greens, mustard. I can do that. I'm gonna go right here. I think I'm still in frame. And see, it don't take long to do all this. Our mailman or mailwoman just come whatever time they want to. You got to come out in the dark of the night to get your mail. This one's looking good. They don't got dried out on me. See if you can see that, y'all. Yep. Lift it up just a little bit. So we're coming on around to here. I watered this bag real good before I turned the camera on. When your bag, the soil is real dry. We haven't had any rain. And I haven't used this soil, since the flood. And for some reason or another, it's just dry as a bone. So you water it real good before you plant into it. Now what I'm putting in here is the bone meal, vegetable tomato, herb, fertilizer, and blood meal. And remember, when you're doing grow beds, you want to push out on the wall. And you have to remember also, when you are growing in grow beds, you have to do a continuous feeding, because unlike when your plants are in the ground, the nutrition is there for them in the ground, but when you are in a grow bag, they get what they need, and when you water it again or it rains, it goes right through. So it doesn't stay there. So you do have to continue to feed your plants. If you have fruit trees, it's nasty. Apples, pears, peaches, plums, etc., cherry, pomegranate, persimmon. This month is the last month you should be fertilizing. According to what they say. I'm not going to say what you should be doing. This is what they say. Because your trees have to rest, they have to go dormant. They need to go dormant so they can concentrate on root growth and give you some good fruit next year. So you want them to rest. That's why those trees need the cold weather. They have to have the cold weather. So you need to also come up with a spraying schedule for the cotton moth and the fly maggot and all those other critters that wants to come around and damage your fruit trees. Oh, what in the world am I doing here? Okay. So bear that in mind. This is the end of October. And as I'm talking to you, I need to be talking to myself, because I've got to get that in tomorrow. Got to. So just like that, this is looking really pretty. Put one right here. It's about a teaspoon and a half. This is all organic. And I mix it in with the soil so that I'm not putting the plant directly on it. Yeah, let's see if we have another good one. This one's pretty. Okay. Now we have them in a circle. I'm going to go in between the plants and plant some more. See, this one's got some stuff coming up off of it. Some people put all their amendments in the same container, and that's great. Mix it all together. I was trained to do it like this, and I guess I feel confident that I'm giving everybody some of the same amount. This is in real time. I'm not speeding anything up, because when you start gardening, for those of you who are new, you need to know that it's going to take a minute. Anything worth doing is worth doing well. So we're going to put one more right here. And I think I'm going to take the other ones and put them on the deck. A little bit more of this. When I go in the hole, if I feel something hard like that, take it out. You can find another pretty one here. Yeah, this one would do. Take that one off because it's no good. Now, even though I watered this in, I'll take the rest and push out the walls with it. I am going to still give it some water because I just fertilized it. So you don't want it to sit in the fertilizer, and I'm thinking I can fit one more in right here because I said I was going to get it all in. I think I can do one more here. Yeah, I'm going to crowd one more in right here. That's what I'm going to do. The reason why my blood meal is in this bag, I went to the big box store to get some blood meal, and the bag, somebody had busted the bag open, so you know what I did? I made a deal. So I got that bag for little or nothing. Because what else were they going to do with it? You know? It was spilling out all over the place. So there. So let's see here. We're going to do this on a shower, I think. That's a jet. Let's do shower. And this is to activate your fertilizer. When you water, it gets that water on it, it activates it. I don't want to get y'all wet because my camera cut off. It go like this. There you go. That water hit that camera, y'all gone. Ask me how I know. That's what I really wanted. I didn't have it on right. I didn't have it on the right setting. But I'm through. Okay, now that this, I'm gonna let this settle down. And what we're gonna do is put some mulch around it. And we'll check back on this in a couple of days and see how it's looking. Everything has been looking good, so it's settling down now. So let me get the mulch. I thought I had it over here, but I don't see it. Don't y'all go nowhere. Uh-oh. I've been using this mulch for years. And hadn't had any problem with it. It's no float. I'm gonna see if I can pick it up. It's called No Float, and that's what it looks like. Got no float on it in blue, which means that when you put it on your plants and stuff, it doesn't float away. It stays there. So I usually lift this up. You see me do this before. Lift the green part up. You want it out of the water. Because when I put that water on it, of course it went down into the water, into the soil. We want to get that soil off of the plant. So see how that kills the leaf. So we have to get that off. I'll show you how to do that in just a second. Just a second. I'm going to go through and clean the leaves up. And you put it around the plant, so when the leaves are resting, it's resting not on the soil, but on the mulch. Now I could have watered it with the mulch on it, but I don't think it gets a good enough watering. That's just me. I could be wrong. You could say different. But I just feel better when I put the water on there first. Hold that leaf up. And it also makes it so pretty. Once this gets, it takes, I'm gonna come back in and fertilize it with some granular, or more granular fertilizer. I'll take the mulch off, the mulch off, the mulch. Okay, so we about through with this. Now if I were to leave this like this, all these leaves that went down into the mud would die. That's food that you would lose. We're not trying to lose no food. Also putting the mulch around it up against the edge of the bag helps it to stand up. You just push out on it. One little area right here. Everybody get some. Okay. And there. So we have not only protected it so it can stay moist, but we have made it look pretty. So we're gonna take a, I think I want to do a mist, and we're gonna mist the leaves off. See, we're gonna, there you go. And that's to take the dirt, the soil off of the leaves. And this will be upstanding tomorrow. I just go through here and rinse that off. And I don't know, some of you probably say, oh, that process is too long. It makes me happy. So when I go in the house, I feel good. Take this and rinse it off. And you guys don't forget about checking the recalls. The most latest one, they added a chicken to that salmon recall at Costco's. Like I said, don't get comfortable thinking, oh, one thing. I broke that off. Not good. They keep adding on and adding on every day. Every day they're adding on to what they already said. Y'all have to keep watching. And like I said, I've spoken to people who think, well, if I don't eat this, but maybe I can eat that at that place. And I'm just looking at them saying, you know, it's your choice. But if you ask me my opinion, I'm through. I'm done. Get it off of this one. And we are through. Everybody's looking pretty. Uh-oh, it don't want to cut off. Now, if I wanted you to stay on, you wouldn't. What's going on with this thing? It don't want to cut off. This is so crazy. Let's see if okay. Good Lord of mercy. There we go. Okay. Cut off. Cut off. There you go, boo. I'm gonna have to put you somewhere, like over here. I don't need to waste no water. Okay, you guys. Comedy show is over. Let me see if I can dry my hands on something so I can pick the phone up. Just bringing you along like I promised. And yesterday you were with me. Was it yesterday or the day before? We planted broccoli, no, Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts yesterday. Or shall I say Saturday. Those of you who know me now, y'all know I be out here saying stuff. Y'all have to read between the lines, okay? Miss Gail say something, y'all have to just speak my language. Okay. All right, you guys, that's it for today. That's it for right now. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. How long did we stay? Almost 20 minutes. I can't get under 20 minutes for something wrong. You guys take care. I love you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the garden soon. Bye-bye.